Hi everyone, welcome to episode 1 of Sicksplaining, a new podcast that I have been working on for the last couple of months. My intention with this podcast is to help share stories and share information. It is not meant to be a replacement for medical advice, so you'll see a disclaimer at the beginning of each episode to consult your healthcare practitioners, and I encourage you to do that. But there are some really great insights and lessons I think that can be learned when we listen to other people's stories. And so my hope is to give you the opportunity to do that and to share a little of my own story as well. For those who don't know me, my name is Sabrina, and I've been living with ME/CFS now for about 6 years. I'm not one of those individuals who has the date when she got sick. I just seemed to be sick for a long time and then I never really recovered. I've also been diagnosed, just so we're clear on, and for the record, I've also been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, multiple chemical sensitivities, mast cell activation syndrome, and postural orthostatic intolerance syndrome. So it's one of those things with chronic illnesses. I'm not unique in that. Once we have one diagnosis, we tend to gather a couple more. They tend to go hand in hand with each other. I sometimes joke when I'm feeling like I can laugh about it, that they're like trading cards and I feel like I'm collecting them. The reality is that all these chronic illnesses bump into each other in terms of treatment options and trying to manage symptoms. So it's a bit tricky. For me personally, I'm a little bit more focused, I think, on ME/CFS just because it's so all-encompassing in my life. But it was really important to me to put together this podcast. I felt very strongly that I wanted to take something negative and turn it around and do something positive with it. And so I really hope that some of you will watch, and I really hope that some of you will find it helpful. This will be our first series of episodes, and I'm a newbie to podcasting, so bear with me while I learn this new skill and figure this out. And if you have any suggestions or ideas, you can always follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or reach out on Facebook and share those ideas, whether they're future episode ideas or future guests, great books you're reading, documentaries you've watched, but feel free to continue the conversation.